Alright, welcome guys, welcome to my first video on the Kentdrone YouTube channel. Today we're going to be looking at one of my past games today where we got a victory and our team ended up coming home with a 14 kill victory. I ended up getting 7 of those kills, and we're just going to look and I want to go through what I did. I'm currently at this moment of making this video, I'm in the top 1,000 Fortnite players right now that are ranked. And I thought that it'd be helpful to just go through what me and my squad were thinking, and hopefully that will help you guys out. So currently, right now, if you look at the mini map, we're seeing obviously 3 teams are gliding with us. I'm getting call outs from FS Palfu and Trash OG. We understand that this is going to be a pretty tough off spawn, that we're either going to have to pop off or we're going to be sent back to the lobby quickly. You'll notice in a second I'll probably look towards Reckless. Yeah, so we notice that there's a bunch of people coming here. We evaluate our drops. We want to know if we are low enough, high enough. Are we in a good position to get a gun compared to everybody else? And we determined yes we were. So we determined that we were. So we decided to keep pushing Classy instead of heading to Reckless. We would have backed out to Reckless because there was a lot of people, but we decided that we all had good drops. If you look here, my drop isn't perfect right now. I'm way too low. But as you saw earlier, I looked up in the sky and I saw that they were really high. So I knew that I had a perfect time to hurdle it into the window and still make it to a gun before everybody else. I'll probably look above too. Oh look. Okay, here we go. I'm in. I grab a sniper. I hear people over here. Instantly break this chest. I hear my person shooting over here. Right now we're kind of shambles with it. Okay, right there, that was a little bit of a misplay on my end. We saw somebody over there. All I had was really a shotgun, so I shotgunned the guy way over here. And then his teammate come over. I realized I built a ramp. I know that there's barrels down here, and there's other heals that I'm communicating with my teammates, so we kind of I jump down, I go heal a little bit. I build, right, I cover myself. I got chug splashes here. I don't pop them instantly because I want to pop them with my teammates. We're over here, we're grouping up. This is what you want to do. Number 1 is when there's a bunch of people in your spawn or in your drop, you have got to land together. That is the most crucial thing. When you land together, you guys are able to share heals, you guys are able to communicate better, and I mean, y'all's calls out, the call outs that you make as a team are going to make more sense. Everything works better. You have got to land together if there's a bunch of people. Obviously there, Trash OG, he took somebody out. That means we have at least, or at most, 5 people left that we have to kill, because we saw 2 other teams. I'm healing, obviously. I'm taking a mech here right now. I'm hearing fighting going around me. Here, right, I needed health. We waited till I had shield, so that I'd actually get shield from it. We still have a chest here. I don't know why we haven't opened it yet. We still know that the people are over here. We have FS Palfu right next to us. He's killing people, or he's shooting, getting damage. He's holding them off as we're healing. Then we come up and we are together. We're like, okay, we have shield, we're good. Let's try to get them while they're low. So we go and try to get him here. At first I try to look. So here, I'm getting mats. I realized that the other teams are over there, so I quickly go back because I know that this is a free shot that they have on me. So our teammate's fighting over here. I realize I go run over with them. I see one dead here. We killed one earlier, so I mean this is going to be the last guy. So right now, what I'm thinking in the moment is that there's one guy left. Right? There's not more than one. I see one footstep on my screen. We have one dead over here. I'm thinking there's 2 of us. We're thinking the same thing. We're both just gonna go charge in, and he can't kill us both. So that's what I ended up doing. I edit the ramp and we go in. Easy kill right there. He was only flat, wasn't that great. We healing the whole squad there. Here, where I'm out looking because I heard footsteps. Right there. I throw clingers over here. I tag 1 for 30 there. As a team, we realized that we're in a good position. We can chill out a little bit, right? That's something you gotta realize is when you have a time to chill, take that time to chill. We have all the mats in the world. We have brick on the walls, you know, wood everywhere, guns. So we kind of chill for a little bit. We have FS, Palfu, and Trash on the roof, holding them off. You know, I'm grabbing loot, all that. We're taking the time that we have to get ready. And, you know, obviously we know that we're in the better position. We have a whole house worth of loot. They're stuck with no mats in the middle of a courthouse or a tennis court with no mats nearby. So we just hold the high ground and we just spray them a little bit. And obviously here I'm trying to get to the high ground as well. High ground, we know that they're here. What I'm doing is I'm looking around because, you know, I don't know if there's people behind us or around us. We don't want to waste mats blocking our back and our sides for no reason. Yeah, I'm scouting, I'm looking around. We know that they're here. We're waiting for them to make a play. Over here, I see all this loot. I'm like, if they're just going to chill, I'm going to get mats. I want to see if I can bait them to take a shot at me. Obviously, the bait works. Bait works there. Trash OG, he went over there and he tried to fight them. We were both doing the same thing. We were both waiting for somebody to make a move, and he just got double teamed. Obviously, we see him coming up. We're both spraying because we're trying to get some counter damage. He got knocked. I see him coming up. I keep shooting the guy down here for as long as I have. I noticed that I probably had a second where I could keep shooting him before I had to build, and I built just in time. I blocked the shots. I still got hit by one. I hit him for 450 there. Right now, I'm feeling a little confident. Right now, I'm thinking I need to make my way over to my teammate. So he knocked one, and I know that there's one left. We go for the finish. We know he's right there. I hit him for 80. I crack him. I hit him for 140 total. FS Pafu gets killed, but I kill him too. So overall, we did good. We killed 6 people as a team there off spawn. I got 2 of them. So I'm gonna res my teammate, and he's gonna res his other guy. Fast forward a little bit here. Right here, we're resing. We're finished looting. Getting all the mats, wood. There's tons of metal, but we got a lot of siphon metal from our kills. So you won't see me farming a lot of metal, but I probably could have, should have. Here we start rotating, getting extra mats, wood, whatever. We're looking around. We know that there were people around here. I think, yeah, look, there even were people here. What you see me do is I try to get a snipe off. As a team, we know that we will go in if one of us hits a snipe, one of us knocks one of them, we're going in on a third party, or if they're like a duo or a solo, right? So right now what we're trying to do is we're trying to open up a window for us to go in by getting a snipe. I missed most of my snipes. It's pretty far. I'm not used to a 4x scope, but we end up getting pinched, kind of. There's kids here to our left, and there's kids here to the right. So we kind of end up realizing that this may not be the smartest thing to do. So we should probably just chill out a little bit. I think we end up taking a few more snipes. Yeah. At one point, one of my teammates ends up getting sniped, and we're like, okay, you know, this isn't worth it. It's just smarter to go get loot, right? Let's not get pinched by 2 teams. So here we just back out. Right now we're looking for a third party. We're rotating to dead side. If you look here, there's only one other team in this like whole area, so we're doing pretty good here. We don't have much to worry about. Come here, finish getting more mats. You know, we're super chill. We're dead side. We have nothing to really worry about right now. So here, we hear people lightning at bunker. I'll slow down a little bit here. We hear people at bunker. We like going for bunker. We know that we're good. We What you don't want to do is, it's really easy. The people who are pushing into bunker, if there's kids inside of bunker, the people that are pushing inside normally do better, because it's really tough when you're crammed in a tiny space. That way people can throw clingers in. So we're like, okay, we're in a good position. There's only one team here. I mean, there's people over here. We're worried about the bunker kids right now. I end up scoping, trying to see if I see them inside of there. I start shooting the cone. This is a good tip. I start shooting the cone to see if anybody is inside the cone. So what we didn't realize now, but something that, if you look, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. We're playing trios. That's a bot. We didn't realize that. We thought that there was another team coming up on us, but it was just a bot later on. Right now, they are all 3 looting. Then they have probably somebody watching. We realize that they're all down there. I'll slow down. We realize that they're all down there, so we just start breaking things down and whatnot. We're like, okay, if there's nobody here, we might as well just start taking walls, setting up good peaks. Okay, here's what we do. We instantly grab the floor in. This is a little bit glitched, but look, we got one here, one here, one here. We see that. I mean, you can see that through this, right? Like, we're looking through the holes in the ramps in the floor. I look for a shot. I don't see one. I end up hearing that bot. So I kind of look around, and I see him. I thought it was a player. It was actually a bot. I kind of disregard the bot because our team is fighting real kids down here. I start spraying. Boom, 85. I hit this guy for 160. They're so shambles. They're all trying to 3 come up. You never do that. They've got, you know, a whole bunch of builds which are making the situation bad. So I'm like, okay. I'm placing a floor here, obviously. I see this guy coming up. I'm like, okay, I'm just going to solo this guy. I already hit this guy for 160. He's going to go back down, try to heal up. This guy's an easy solo, right? Boom. Now it is a 3v2. Biggest advantage that you can get. No point in, like, running up on yourself. By yourself. Okay, I got this kid. Then this kid right here. I just hit him for 180, 160, so I don't know what he's doing. He's about to get healed. Right? Then his last teammate's like, okay, there's nothing for us to do. We're like, okay, there's no point in us like going down one by one and risking dying. So what we realized is we might as well shock in. Here we're thinking about shocks. Boom, we're inside. We just start spraying, confusing him. Boom, kill. All right. Here we're looting. We know that we can spend our precious time because, one, we're on dead side, so we don't have to worry a whole lot about people. And we don't hear anybody, so we're just like, okay, we'll take our good time, get mats, whatever we need. Here, we're just rotating. As you see, I need some whites, I need some shield. We're looking for shield. We're still being cautious because we don't want to get caught unaware. Because that's one of the biggest things is, in trios, it's really easy to do well, so long as you play with your team. If you play with your team, you stay a team, that's the biggest advantage, is not becoming a duo or solo. Here, we're pretty much just chilling, right? Like, we're going for the win. We're not going for a whole bunch of kills. So we're not W keying, we're playing smart. We're grabbing our loot. Here, we start to realize that, look, we have some players around us. I just got shot out a little bit. Right here, I'm trying to rotate. I'm like, okay. What I end up realizing is, you can't see it, but on the minimap, there's 4 medallions, all 4 medallions in coin holders. They're all over here. They're all about to contest island. They're all fighting each other. We're like, okay, we don't have medallions. There's no point in us getting caught up and all that, so we just continue rotating. We grab a rift. I mark a spot over here as the IGL. Boom, high ground. This is perfect. This is high ground on the edge of zone. Still high ground right here. So we chill here for a bit. Reload our mats. And we just chill. We let the medallion teams fight each other. That one lowers the player count, so it'll be less stacked, and we're still alive. It's always interesting looking back at replays now, because look, if you're looking at the minimap, we can see other teams, which we weren't able to see in the game, which is kind of cool. Here we realize, okay, we're, as you saw, this was a whole 3-4 minute period where we were just chilling. So we're like, okay, there's no one near us. They're all trying to contest mountain. This is an amazing chance for us to rotate. So the second it comes up, not even like 5 seconds, we just start rotating. We really, this is my own personal tip, but I love the G-Wagons. When I'm trying to rotate, especially this season, I always grab a car, okay? The car has 800 shield, or 800 life, super hard to shoot, and especially in endgame, people aren't really going to try to shoot at it a whole lot, because one, they're exposing themselves, they're wasting time, that they could be doing other things, right? Like, it's so much health that they have to shoot down, where, I mean, that's valuable time for them, so we grab G-Wagon. Obviously, nobody's shooting at us, especially because they're all shooting mountain. This is probably the main reason why we won the game. One, because we're good, and two, because we planned our rotates perfectly. Look, boom, we're dead side. We noticed that the zone is going, if you don't know where I am, I'm at the bottom right hand of my screen. Zone is going to push this way, so we grab as close as possible so that we can rotate first. We can, like, look, there's 2 teams here. We're going to let them fight, right? We're perfectly rotating. They're fighting each other, getting low, wasting their materials. We're perfectly fine. What we do here is obviously we camp in a bush because zone isn't pushing yet. Why waste mats if you don't have to? That's what we're thinking. Here is, okay, snipe him. So that's obviously what we're doing. We're trying to get some damage, trying to make other people shambles, right? Oh, boom! I actually didn't realize I knocked him there. Hold on. Okay, yeah. So that's basically what we're doing. We're just trying to. I'm trying to finish him. He ends up getting res because I don't get the kill. But boom, kids over here. We're pretty much just scaring them right now, playing with them a little bit. We're in a good position. We're not really looking to full on engage, which we don't really. But one of our teammates hits an amazing snipe here. Boom, he hit that. That guy knocked. We all end up spraying. We end up spraying because obviously we got a knock. We don't want him rezzing. He ends up rezzing because he's spilling metal. We have to worry about other teams. Wada. Fast forward a little bit. Again, we all get in the car. It is amazing rotate. Most of us have shockwaves, but shockwaves are super useful late game. If you don't have a whole lot of mats, you're a solo or duo, you're not trying to tarp, shockwaving is brilliant. It's an amazing idea. So we're saving our shockwaves, and we're just rotating the car. We're going to let them fight, and we're rotating the car. Simple. Boom. See, they shot the car once or twice. They'll keep shooting it a little bit. It's not going to do a whole lot because of how tough it is. We get out thinking that it's a solo, right? We're like, okay, there's one guy. It's one team. We got it. Get out, box up a little bit. This is just us shooting, trying to take snipes. We're playing smart. We're not full engaging. We're playing boxes right now. We're looking for free snipes. Like if one of us can get a shot, we'll go for it, right? All right, here we are looking at the teams, right? There's 4 teams left. 4 teams left. We know that there's one in front of us. Obviously, we're looking that way. We're playing smart. I got shot, so I'm healing over here a little bit. We're looking for snipes because we know that they're shambles, Okay, I sniped somebody. I got a knock. So that's something that's really smart, is if you're rotating well, as they're all fighting in shambles, you can just try to pick off snipes. Like I don't even have to cover over here. I'm saving mats because, one, they're all down here. We're on high ground. My team is looking for snipe there. I'm looking for a snipe over here. One of our finishes just got finished. So here we realize that we need to rotate the zone. As you see through my green feed, I think I may have one of those green skulls. I don't know for sure. No, I shockwaved, but I just got my finish. I sniped somebody in the zone, so I just got that finish. Fast forward a little bit here. Right now it's just a little bit of frantic box fighting. A little bit. There's players on me, players on my teammates. It's getting kind of stacked. Only 9 players. Really small zone. It's not anything like super professional, but fighting is starting to happen. Right here, I'm just playing boxes. I was just playing boxes with my teammate. We all grouped together. They're also rotating, but over here we kind of just grouped together, right? There's teams here, 1, 2, 3, 4, you know, a bunch of players here. We just played boxes, right? We're playing smart. We're not going to risk getting shot. So we made just a couple boxes, chilled it out. And then when we needed to rotate, we all shockwaved. Instantly built, right? I built cover over here because I know that these guys still need to rotate. And I know that there's other teams this way. So I built cover over here. I know that there's nobody behind me. I pulled the perfect peak for me to shoot here. Alright, so sadly guys, replays ended up not working at the end of it. I think when replays get that long, they start scuffing out, so I couldn't record the last few bits of that replay, but I'm going to put some notes on the screen here. One, when you're in the final few rotations, there's a few teams left. The main thing that you want to do is be aware of your surroundings. You want to know where the other teams are. Are they above you? Are they below you? Are they behind you? One, this allows you to not get shot from places where you would normally get shot from. Two, it allows you to save mats, because if you know there's nobody behind you, you don't have to build behind you, right? You don't have the tarp behind you. Three, if you're on low ground and there's only 2 or 3 teams left, this is probably the worst place to be in. What I normally do is whenever there's a few teams left, I always go for height. That's what we do. So number 1 is go for height. This is a little bit different when you're like huge professional lobbies with like 15 teams left and a few final zones. But if there's like 2 or 3 teams left, go for height. Let the other 2 teams fight it out. Be chill, right? Be chill on top. My last final tip is going to be look out for people who are shambles. Everybody is shambles in the final few rotations. That's why when you watch pro players, a lot of their kills, they seem super easy. That's because they're walking up on players who aren't aware of their surroundings, because they're trying to focus on their mats, rotating through zone. They're not looking at all this extra stuff, right? So look out for those people who aren't really paying attention to you, because those are going to be the freest kills that you'll ever find. Alright, so this was my YouTube video. This was my first one, so if you enjoyed, I asked kindly if you could like and subscribe and possibly share with your friends. I hope to be making more in the future. I'm currently champion. The new season started a few days ago. Champion 30%. Hopefully I'll be able to make more videos like this in the future. Currently, we're doing pretty good. I'm hoping to do this more, and I appreciate you guys. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.